All right. I've been given the honor of closing out the Coin Op Classic 2021, and I get to do it on a game that could be kind of scary. If you can see that estimate on the side, that is not an exaggeration. In fact, I might even take longer. I might have to do some safety stuff since this is the last run of the event. If I go over estimate, who cares? That's right, we're playing the Super Spy. Not getting any echo on that, am I? Good. Alright, I probably don't have to do a long intro for this, because this is a long game. We can just, we can talk about it as we go. I did remember to reset my high scores, that's important. I don't like to leave the previous high score in there because I like to hear the little high score jingle when it plays. Which happens like 15 minutes in or so. Also, this run has a very high chance of failure. The 1 credit run could die approximately halfway in. Like 55 minutes in. If that happens, I'll just continue and play it out, of course. But that's another thing that makes this game so scary. Anyway, let's get the show on the road. So you got 3 buttons. A button punches and uses weapons. B button usually does a knee attack, occasionally a kick. And C button switches weapons. That's going to be very important. You can switch from your fists to a knife to a gun. 2 types of guns. And you can go indoors to talk to people, get items, and sometimes get ambushed by bad guys. Like, I'm not going to go in every single door, but we'll go in this one just because terrorist camp and arms... It's timer! Okay. Oh no, I'm off by like 15 seconds. That's okay, at least I remembered. So, yeah, this game is best described as a cross between Punch-Out and a dungeon crawler RPG. More like a building crawler. Because you are Roy Hart, the world's worst spy. You can't walk more than 3 or 4 steps before people find you, and you're forced to fight them. You can't just run away from people in this game. You have to fight every encounter, unless they just decide to jump off the screen like that guy. That's a nice time saver. So I'm gonna skip this first door. This first door is a classic beginner's trap. It has an enemy in there, and he's tougher than most enemies. But we do want to go in this door because it has the first machine gun. There's like, I think 5 machine gun pickups in the game. Each one gives you 12 bullets. Any of the machine gun bullets on these low levels will actually one-shot enemies, but I want to save them for bosses. Who's in this door? We're not going to go in every door, but we'll go in some of them. So this game's plot is, yeah, the terrorists are using bombs for terrorist things. And so we're supposed to find bombs in this building. Unfortunately, they're all the way in the basement. And you gotta go through 3 floors, and then the 3rd floor goes right to the basement for some reason. So you may notice that, yeah, this game does not give you a straight path to the goal. Like coming up on this hallway up here, you can go left or right. And so that's a thing that will definitely give people problems if you're playing through this game for the first time. You're gonna have no idea where to go. Oop, oh, okay, almost canceled. Oh yeah, you can duck in this game, but most enemies will just kick you in the face when you duck. That guy just really wants to do high kicks. But yeah, you only ever fight one enemy at a time. The other goons gotta waste their time, or bide their time until they get their hands on you. The only exception being these guys with machine guns that show up occasionally. They'll just shoot at you from the background. Yeah, most of the enemies in the stage only give you 2 experience points. This game has an experience point level-based system. Just like classic RPGs, you actually gain stats, your power level and armor class at the top of the screen. It goes up by a random number when you level up. It's within like the first one will be within like 2 or 3 points, but usually it doesn't really have much of an impact on anything. Just getting the level up will give you an important power up. So I don't really need to go in this door because I haven't taken a hit, but I might as well do it. Because in that doorway is the first health room in the game. You can actually get up to 4 of your 8 hit points back. The hit points are kind of ambiguous because sometimes you'll take damage like in between a hit point. Like if you get hit by the same attack twice, the first one will do 1 point of damage and then the next one does 2. So they don't really give you an exact count on how much damage everything does. So that's kind of annoying. Also, these guys are kind of annoying with their back fists. But we're done here. We can go to the second floor. Luckily, on the second floor, enemies will start giving more experience. They'll usually give 5 experience. And these guys, you don't actually have to fight them. They'll do 1 stab and then they run away. So we'll do that. So here's where the game tells you. This has caused a lot of misconceptions about how you're supposed to play this game. It says the power of the knife is less the more it's used. Like at the beginning, I had a fresh knife, and that only lasted like a minute. You do like 8 stabs, and the knife turns rusty, and they say like it does less damage. The thing is, the knife still does the same amount of damage as like your regular punch and kick. But the important thing is it's faster. It's much faster than the regular punch. And also, when you do 3 punches in a row in this game, like that, on the higher levels, the enemies will actually counter it. Like 90% of the time. Sometimes I'll let it go through. But you never want to be doing the regular punch combo in this game. For the most part, you want to keep using the knife. Also, I leveled up. I now have 4 power and 3 armor class. So this guy gives me a new knife. It's not going to last very long. For some reason, they completely abandoned the whole fresh knife mechanic like pretty early on into the game. You get a fresh knife when you continue, but obviously we're not trying to continue here. So I can take out these enemies with 2 stabs with my new fresh knife. Let's see, I can kill these guys in 2 hits. So enemies kind of level up with you across the course of the game, like a later level enemy. Oh, right. There's a security camera up there. If you get sighted by the security camera, it brings out this one enemy that is a lot more aggressive than most enemies. Oh, God. I missed the hook punch. I haven't even talked about the hook punch yet. We'll go in this door. They tell you about the security cameras, like, right after you would have been sighted, like... The first time you play this game, you're always going to get sighted by that security camera. You're not going to know about it. But luckily that man who looks like a giant baby tells us that. So you heard the music change. This is one of the sub-bosses that can randomly show up. Gandhi here he's got more health than the average enemy. But he does have one fatal flaw. All these sub-bosses can't hit you when you're ducking. So generally, you want to make them whiff an attack, and then you pop up with a knife stab. So he took 13 hits. Most enemies in the stage have been taking, like... that guy took 4. Yeah, that slap base. Unfortunately, whenever... Oh, machine gun guy. You always have to be ready in these vertical corridors, because if those machine gun guys fall in from the ceiling, it's not worth trying to shoot them back. Just let them... Just duck. Let them do their thing. So this is another life room. I didn't need to go in here again, but, gives me a chance to catch my breath. Next room has another machine gun. Oh, also that explosive barrel... Oh my god. Barrel in the background. I got headbutted. Another sub-boss. I was gonna show this off. I killed him anyway. That's alright. There's another life restore on the next stage, so I'm not too worried. Whenever you see those explosive barrels in the background, you can actually blow them up with the gun, and that barrel will do like some splash damage that does extra damage if the shot doesn't kill them. But like I said, early on in the game, like you can one-shot most enemies with the gun. But as you get farther and farther in the game, the enemies become they level up their bullet resistance to the point where like regular enemies take like 8 or 9 shots. So the gun is like the only attack of yours that doesn't level up. Your regular like punch and kick and knife stabs will level up, but gunshots do not level up. Ducking is just pressing down on the joystick, like so. These guys have the ability to block. Also, these vertical corridors, you cannot move left and right in these vertical corridors. You can duck, but that's it. And you're always guaranteed to have at least one enemy encounter before you make it to the end. So this floor has a kind of a hidden corridor that you would only know if you saw the map. But if you pay attention to the little radar at the top right, whenever you see the down arrow pop up, that means you can go down that way. But as we just said, pressing down also makes you duck. So it only works when you're in like the exact pixels that you need to be in to retreat, and it has to be after the enemies are killed. So I'm trying to find it here. There it is. Oh my god. All right, you guys can have your cheap hits early on, whatever. So we're gonna go back this way because there's another machine gun over this way, and we wanna stockpile as much ammo as possible. These guys do not want to fight. We're almost at the next level up. The next level up's at 400 experience, so we got to kill like 3 more enemies. I think I can break their guards when I level up with the knife stab. I might be thinking of the enemies on the next floor who can actually like block all the way up to level 4, but alright, hopefully those guys don't block. Oop. These guys take like 10 hits. That level up can't come soon enough. There we go. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Boom boom. More ammo. That's a lovely color outfit they decided to wear today before they went off to do terrorist things. Also, I'm about to beat the default high score. For whatever reason, this game plays this funny little jingle when you beat the high score. Because everybody loves playing the Super Spy for score, I guess. Nobody does that. It's actually kind of a high default score to beat when you don't know what you're doing. Come on, I want to hear that jingle. Oh man, here it comes! Here it comes! Amazing. It's a very simple scoring system. Like, everything in this game gives you 100 points, with the lone exception of the charge punch, which I haven't used at all. 200 points. If you don't fully charge the punch, it actually, like, it only hits once, but still gives you the 200 points. But generally, I don't use it at all, because if you use it too many times, the rank in this game goes crazy. The game does not like you doing the charge-up punch, so we're not going to do it. Yeah, this game does kind of have rank. I don't know if it's... I guess it's like survival-based rank. You can't really do much about it. But enemies will get more aggressive. Generally speaking, enemies in this game have a tendency to like counter your attack really quickly if you just throw it out there, which is why a lot of the time I make them I let them do an attack, and then dodge, and then start attacking. Sometimes they will try to counterattack. Can I go in this door? I think it's the second door I have to go in. Also, there's a security camera there. Oh, God! Whew. This door has the health. Unfortunately, a lot of this game does come down to just learning where all the health restores, all the machine guns are. Avoiding the doors that have bad guys in them. The next one has a bad guy, I think. I don't remember if it's one of the sub-bosses or just regular jobbers. But the problem is, if you go into one of the doors that has like an extra encounter like that, they never let you duck in those encounters. And that applies to bosses also. There's another security camera there, by the way. Oh, these guys are still able to block. I guess you can't break their guard until level 4. Oh, God. No, there's been no boss battles yet. There is a boss battle in the basement. Which is where we're going now. For some reason, you have to go to the 3rd floor to get to the basement. So now we have the McDonald's bongo-themed terrorists. Enemies on this floor can be a little aggressive. Enemies on each floor have, like, they have moods. But again, I just like to make them do an attack, sidestep, stab them a few times. 3 stabs is a knockdown. Said they were going to a room with weapons. Nope, security camera. Got a little ways to go till the next level up. The next level up's at 1,000 experience. And these guys are given 40, so we gotta kill like 6 more. No problem. It's taking 8 hits to kill these guys. Oh, God! Okay. That's good. That's fine. I'm gonna use the gun on these guys. You know how they got hit by the explosion there? Ah, these guys can block too. Like I said, the enemies on this floor are kind of a problem, but they're not going to be able to block the knife stab anymore once I level up, I think. Oh my God. Okay. Let's see how it is. I got, like I said, the first hit took off 1 hit point, and the second hit took off 2, so it's kind of ambiguous how much damage everything does. Hit stun is pretty much the same between punch and... Oh my God, double guy. Hit stun's pretty much the same between punch and knife. The problem is the punch has more startup. So knife has, it's much faster to hit. So I'm just gonna do this. I've already taken some damage here. Just gonna alternate 1, 2. That's like, what, 14 stabs? 15, 16? See why getting these sub-bosses is always a slog. That took 18 hits. Also, I haven't been talking about the hook punch loop, so if you change back to your fists and then press either up left or up right plus punch, you do the hook punch. And the hook punch is really important because when you hit somebody with it, they do this weird stagger animation that always sends them to the left. But it sends them back a little bit, so they have to walk back up, and they can't attack you during that time. So you can actually, if you can keep a rhythm up, you can just keep doing it. The problem is, if you mistime it, if you ever mistime the hook punch, they tend to counter it, like, instantly. So you have to be hitting them, like, when they're walking up towards you. Alright, no, I don't think these guys are gonna escape. I gotta fight them. As a group of 2, they're probably not gonna run away. Alright. This is not the right way. I'm gonna go talk to the guy on the left here because the dialogue here is pretty good. Shit. This guy trying to sidestep, huh? Let's see how it is. What? Oh, that was the other guy. I thought it was damaging a different guy. Whatever. I have a wife and a child. She must be lonely. Oh, Susan! Alright, I think these guys will just stab and run away. So the other thing about the basement floor here is that there's 2 bosses you have to kill. By default, they show up in the same room. If you talk to... I think it's this guy. I think it's the guy in this door. It actually splits them up, and you have to go to 2 separate doors to fight each one. Instead of them both being in a separate door, they'll be in separate doors. And I like to have them in the same door just because, you know, you can try to get the spread shot of the machine gun to hit both of them. Also, it's faster. You don't have to backtrack or anything. They're gonna be in the next door coming up. Oop. Yeah, your actual, like, hurt box is just, like, the very center of the screen. So sometimes it's just a matter of figuring out, like, where you can stand that's going to, like, put you in a safe spot. Alright, gotta do one more encounter. Please don't be a sub-boss. Thank you. Oh, these guys are gonna be a problem, though. The back fist. Oop. Yeah, these guys are slippery. They tend to, like, try to sidestep the knife stabs. Oh, I missed up. Okay. You saw how he did that really fast back fist? He was trying to counter the hook punch. I'm just gonna shoot this fucker. So I did not one-shot him with that gun. Most of the bullets in this game were one-shotting enemies on the first few floors, but they're already kind of leveling up. You can get a card. So these brothers, I forget their names. We just call them the brothers. We're gonna be seeing a lot of them later. Shit. I always hope the other one doesn't run in, because it's easier to keep the hook punch loop going the other way. Okay, he's not dead yet. One more hook punch loop should take care of him, I think. Maybe not. Okay. Got, well, I was gonna say the first card, but second card. So I always throw out a single punch after the hook punch, because if the left punch changes to an uppercut, then you can kill them. I had to waste a lot of ammo on these guys. Like I said, in boss encounters, you can't use the crouching mechanic, so it makes all the boss battles kind of dangerous. So I'll just use machine gun bullets to get the safe knockdown. Luckily, the rest of the boss encounters in this game are one-on-one. Anyway, we got one more corridor. There's a life-up room in here, which the first life-up room I actually need. Oh my god. I thought it was off-center. I couldn't move left or right, so I could only crouch that. Oh, this game, man, this game. Give him the taser, the taser. I always try to keep track of, like, how many hits I've done to each enemy. I'm always trying to, like, count it in my head. There's a lot to keep track of in this game. It seems like there's not much going on, but it's a lot. Anyway, back up to full health. So all we gotta do is take care of these guys. We're being big jerks right now. And just have to enter that safe. There we go. And from there, we can disarm the bombs. Oh, sweet. We did it. I finished the game, right? I finished the... Oh, 6 of 10 bombs are gone. And now we start the real game. Mission 2. There's now 6 bosses at the top of the screen. In the Todoya Corporation. It's not Toyota, it's Todoya. Yeah, 60% complete. That's the way to look at it. Ooh, Neo Geo coffee. Oh, there's a security camera right there. So yeah, it's like at this point, like you might start to feel a sense of relief, like when you enter that safe room and you see that special sequence where you actually get to see your character's face for the first time. I want to go in this. I wanted to go in that door. I can go in the elevator, but I want to go in that door. As you can see, though, the elevator's right there. The first few floors in this game were pretty long, but we already found the first elevator in this building, so, you know. Maybe the rest of this building's going to go really quickly, right? Oh, sorry, miss. Wait, there's urinals back there. Nope. I gotta wait for these guys. This is kind of an infinite score exploit, by the way. You can see what's going on here, right? Sometimes when they block, they take no damage, so you can just keep doing that infinitely. The Super Spy score attack community is in shambles after that. So, alright. Floor 2, I don't think... Oh, there is a machine gun on this floor. Unfortunately, we are coming up on the one of the worst stretches of the game where it takes a while to level up. Because the last level up was at 1,000 experience. The next one's at 5,000. And I'm at 2,500, 2,534. And these guys are only worth 50 experience, so... It's gonna be a while till we get to the point where enemies start giving 100. We might as well go in these doors for the lore. Why not? Oh, the same group that blew up the Underground Center, right? I have no idea what you're talking about. Are we going to be destroyed? As in the last terrorism? I sure hope not. Oh, this guy's a jobber. $50 experience, yeah, it's gonna be a while. And the worst part is that, like, by the 4th floor there, they really start to level up the defense on enemies. They'll start taking like 10, maybe 12 hits to kill. Like I said, this is like one of the worst stretches of the game just because of how long it takes to kill enemies. And it's really not feasible to get to level 5 before this point. So we're just gonna have to do this the hard way. The fun way. This guy has a good face. Delta Force will save us. Are you a Force member? I had no idea how to respond to that, so I just left awkwardly. Another security camera there. Alright, I hit the invisible wall. I can go in this door too. Bombs are everywhere. 5 leaders have the detonators. I mean, you could probably guess that by the number of boss portraits at the top. I don't know what this guy's doing. I know the guy with the knife is going to run away. We'll just let him go, because the knife guys on this floor always do that high kick and then run away. It's not spoilers if the game is showing it to you. Anyway, we got more machine gun ammo. I think there's only, like, one more machine gun pickup in the rest of the game. And that's not until, like, third to last floor, I think. Yeah, this floor in particular. I think these enemies tend to take, like, 10 hits. Luckily, this is another short floor. There's nothing really noteworthy here. Just more people to talk to. A lot of important doors in this floor for establishing lore, I guess. To get you situated for the long road. Are these guys gonna do the stab kick? If they do the high kick, they do that little shimmy, and then they run away. That guy didn't want to run away, though. Otherwise known as the BBH strats. There we go. No disc drives yet. I think that's on floor 6. Alright, I think there's like a... Is it a map? Oop. No, it's a bad guy. Let's go this way. Oh, shit! That guy was in the doorway. He'll get bored eventually. If you get lost, go to the road. Use the radar to find your way. I think this guy was an NPC in a completely different game. Or he's drunk. Like, I guess this is the road, and the radar is the thing at the top right, but... How does he even know about my radar? He's breaking kayfabe. I don't know about you, but I tend to, like, not trust anybody I meet in the bathroom who starts talking about radars. And yeah, the company is 16 floors high. So, you see now why I have that hour 45 estimate. But hey, some of these floors are going quickly. We'll be out of here in a jiff. Spoilers, we were not out of here in a jiffy. So this is the only other time they make you go down. Like you have to pay attention to the radar to see that you can go down here. And you have to do it after the last enemy is killed, or else you'll accidentally duck. Okay, high kick. He didn't want to run away. Since these guys are only worth 50 experience, I might as well just let them go if I'm not gonna fight them. If they're not gonna, if they don't want to stick around and fight. No, this guy looks like a problem. I can't remember if it's the next floor where you start getting 100 experience from enemies. I think it is. Like I said, this is just such an awful stretch of the game because just enemies take so many hits. They didn't quite get the leveling up balance properly. Oh, was I getting hundreds? Those last dudes were worth 100 for some reason. Weird. I know these guys are going to be worth the hundos. So since we got some time before the next boss, let's talk about why why this game exists. Like, how did this game get made? The best way to explain it would be, well, look at it this way. SNK, you know, they were making the Neo Geo for arcade and home use. Like, the Neo Geo was sold as a luxury home console, which cost like $500 new. Oh, I didn't want to go in here yet. Shit. That's fine. And cartridges cost $200 each. And so obviously, SNK was trying to, it put SNK in this weird situation where they were making games for two different markets. Because, you know, you have to make your games appealing enough for people to drop a quarter into in the arcade, or 100 yen coin, or whatever currency you were using. But you also had to make it worth buying for the home market, so the people paying $200 don't feel completely ripped off. And so I think this game was like an attempt to like give people more for their money if they were playing at home. Because, I mean, you can play through this in the arcade in one sitting, but you're gonna tie it up for a long time. But that also brings up the memory card, because multi-slot cabinets had a memory card reader at the bottom, a memory card reader and headphone slots, and the memory card will let you save your progress, and you could come back to it later. And so, making a long game like this was a good way to push the memory card, so you didn't have to do it all in one sitting. Of course, a lot of people who would come across a Neo Geo cabinet in the arcades never owned a memory card, so they would just kind of toss in a credit in this, not know what the fuck is going on, and never play it again and go play Magician Lord or something. But I mean, like, SNK was doing like some other stuff for the home versions, like put in a season mode in Baseball Stars and stuff like that. Of course, Magician Lord, they actually like changed a little bit for the home version, making it so that it was checkpoint based. There we go, there's the level up, thank God. So now I gotta be really careful, because there's only one more health up before the next boss. Also, the power is out on the 5th floor, which means absolutely nothing. Forgot what jerks these guys were. Alright, luckily we got the level up. These guys are taking like 8 hits. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, 999. So coming up here, the road actually branches in two. There's actually 2 elevators here. One on the left, one on the right. The elevator on the left only exists to make you get lost. It leads nowhere. It's just a dead end. An awful mean thing to do in this game. Especially this far in. So we're gonna go this way. Okay, so I believe this is... Actually, I should be killing these guys, because I need the experience. I believe they're worth 200 experience here. Oh yeah, the 2 hundos. But now I gotta fight Gandhi. As far as I know, Gandhi will always show up here. He's always the second encounter. Usually the first few encounters on each floor will be scripted, and then later there will be random chances for sub-bosses to show up, but sub-bosses won't show up on every floor. They didn't show up on the first few floors of this building. There's a, oh god. Oh, yep. Da-na-na-na-na. There we go. So the next level up's at 11,000, not 10,000. They had to go a little extra, make it 11,000. Luckily, the next level up should come a little faster than it took to go from 4 to 5. I don't know if I want to grind here. If I want to grind before the next floor. This is kind of not a great grind spot because, like I said, Gandhi has a random chance to show up. And that slows everything down. So maybe we'll just gun it. I would like to be at level 6 soonish, though. Like, this guy's easy. Most of the enemies on this floor aren't that scary. They're not very aggressive. So long as Gandhi doesn't decide to show up. This is the door that has the life up, but it restores 3 hit points, or 4 hit points, and I still have 1. There we go. I guess I should mention that I did play this when it was brand new. The Gold Mine arcade at the local mall, they got a 6-slot when it was brand new. And at launch, like the Neo Geo MVS only had 4 games out. It had 5 in Japan, if you count Mahjong Kyoretsuden or whatever it's called. But the standard 4 games that came out like in 1990 were Nam 1975, Baseball Stars Professional, Magician Lord, and Top Players Golf. So they got the 6-slot cabinet, but they had 2 empty slots because there were no more games. Oh my god. But, like, a few months later, they put Ninja Combat in there when it came out. And then they filled out the 6th slot with the Super Spy. So I did get to play this when it was new. And then they didn't put another new game to replace anything in there until Fatal Fury 1. I think it replaced Top Players Golf. Now, Nam 1975 has the product code NGH001. Even though, like, the first 4 or 5 Neo Geo games all got released at once. Ah, I wanted that experience, damn it. Alright, I think we'll just kill these guys and then get the life up. But yeah, I do remember playing this. I never got that far into it. I had no idea how to play it. I had no idea about the hook punch loop. I had no idea how good the knife was. I didn't have maps for the game. Because I ended up pretty much mapping out this entire game. Okay, so now I have to be very careful. Because the next boss is the scariest part of the game. And I'm not allowed to take much damage. I might as well explain it now. The next boss has a poison mechanic where he poisons you at the start of the fight and you start taking damage every few seconds. You get the antidote after you kill him, but it doesn't restore the HP you lost, so you're always going to lose, like, at least 4 hit points. I think it's possible to do it in 3, but it's very unlikely. Most of the time, I'm going to lose 5. If I lose 5, that's average. Also, again, there's 2 elevators here. Left one's a dead end. Oh, Gandhi, you had to get your last shots in, huh? I hate you, Gandhi. Oh, he's throwing a temper tantrum. He hates me, too. Alright, just be careful. I'm not going for that 3rd stab. There's always a very low chance he could counter it. And I'm not feeling lucky today. Alright, unfortunately this floor is more or less a full-size floor. It's as big as like all the other floors in the first building. So we got a bit of a walk to get to the boss. Luckily the enemies on this floor aren't too aggressive. Also, sometimes these lavender enemies come out who have less health than all the rest. They're basically free experience. I guess we can go in this door. It's King, the boss among 6 leaders. Alright. More forbidden bathroom knowledge. Welcome to the bathroom. Alright, we're almost at the level up. You know what? I'm just gonna shoot these guys. Fuck it. Uh-oh, gun guy. Oh, I think I got him off screen. Nice. Go in the store just to cut off the next group. Yeah. They said they'd provide 5 cards. What? Looks like you got shot, buddy. Yeah, these guys. These are like the easiest enemies in the game. 4 hits. And I leveled up. So now they're gonna die in like 3 hits. You'll love to see it. Alright, I don't know if these guys are gonna do the high kick thing. I'm tempted to just shoot them. Like I said, these corridors always make me nervous because you can't sidestep. Shouldn't have done that. It's okay. Nice, more jobbers. 3 hits. Don't remember if I can go in this door. I'm not going to risk it. Unfortunately, I can't do the hook punch loop here because that security camera's in the way. I can't walk to the right any farther. Alright, let these guys do their thing. Although I should be killing them for experience. We can go in this door. There's a map. Most floors will have a map like that. The short ones usually don't. How many other arcade games are actually designed around a 2-hour-long playthrough? Retro beat me to it. Rampage World Tour is like a 4-hour game, and that has like no memory card, no passwords or anything. I don't know why they did that for that game, but that's one of the longest. Okay, he's gonna fuck off. I think the next guy might do the thing. Yep. Also, sorry if I'm swearing too much. I don't know what the the ruling is on swearing around here. I've got a filthy mouth. Oh, important lore here. I can hear the disk drive. You better not hang around. Blum, piano strike. I think I just got threatened by a computer. Well, let's go over here. I'm being threatened left and right around here. Hesitating will raise death toll. Bong! I have no idea what that's about, but it still amuses me. Alright, so the door on the right is going to have the boss. I almost got hit there. Oh god. Oh my god. That was really aggressive. Oh god, don't do that. I really don't want to take hits. Okay. Okay, like I said, the boss is going to poison me right away. And I'm just going to mash on the machine gun and try to kill him as quickly as possible and hope he doesn't do that jump off the screen thing, which stalls. Also, I'm going to hold left at the beginning. I'm not going to skip any of this dialogue. Okay. Defeat me, then get an antidote. Alright, you start. I thought that would be a 4-block clear. That's fine. So we got past the hard part of the game, but the problem is we're not out of the woods yet. I'm still at 3 health. I don't get that health back. And so I gotta survive for a while on the next floor to get to the health room, which is only gonna bring me up to 7 hit points, assuming I don't take a hit before I get there. I am basically 2 hits away, probably 2 hits away from having the run killed. And the enemies on the next floor are very aggressive. And there's there's actually 2 more machine guns in the game. I need to pick up the machine gun on this stage, too. I gotta go out of my way to get the machine gun, too. So, I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit. I need to focus. Like, if that boss didn't exist, this would be such... Well, it wouldn't be a free 1cc, but it'd be a lot easier. But it's always a butt clencher. Nice. I'll take that. It's enemies I don't have to fight. Oh, these guys are stabbing really fast. 6, 7... Okay, 8 hits. Oh, there's another guy in there! Of course there's another guy in there. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot this fucker. I should have enough ammo for the rest of the game. Alright, we gotta go in here for a machine gun. Bring me up to 40 ammo. Okay. I always wind up with extra ammo at the end of the game, so I might as well just use it here. Fuck it. Use your bombs, BBH. Use your bombs. Okay. One more hook punch loop. Nice. I'll go in the store, sure, why not? Okay, I wasn't even in the bathroom this time, miss. Get over yourself. God, I hate this part of the game. So much pressure. I think these guys are easier than the other knife guys. I think we can go in this door. Yeah, we can go in this door. Actually, no, we're gonna skip it. If I went in there, they'd say, King, the boss is on this floor. It's like, oh shit, the last boss is on this floor? Do we not need the 5 detonators? That'd be a twist. So I gotta make it to the second door in this hallway. Not that door, not that first door. That has an enemy in there. I'm gonna blow up the coffee machine! Okay. No residual splash damage there, huh? Okay. Oh, we made it! Oh, I can breathe again. Whew. Unfortunately, I'm still not at full health, but I'm at least kind of safe. Anyway, there is a boss on this floor that we gotta kill. Apparently it's King. Apparently it's the big boss. I don't know why he's slumming it on this floor instead of the 16th floor, but, you know. Oh, these fucking Bongo McDonald terrorists, I hate them. It's always hard to, like, interrupt the back fist because they'll do it again and that move comes out really quickly. I like to let them do the other jab and then hit them. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Can we get another paramachine gun, guys? Yeah. How many bolts do I have? 30. I used a lot of ammo here. That should be fine. Also, I started with a pistol. I didn't use the pistol at all. How long does this take if you don't have to 1cc it? I did a credit feed speedrun of it, where I would just like die at strategic times to get all your pistol ammo and fresh knife back, and it took 43 minutes. It's a big difference. Because somebody had done a run, a credit feed speedrun, which was like 59 minutes, and I'm like, I can beat that. So any percent is like 43 minutes. It could probably be faster. Depends on what kind of luck you have with Gandhi showing up, I guess. I mean, fresh knives let you do some pretty decent damage on a new life, yeah. I didn't even count how many credits it took me either. Should probably go back and check. Anyway, boss is in this next door. I just want to be off this floor. Hey! 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 Alright. Oh shit, there he is. There's King. Looks a little more like Geese, but small fry. He's got a very good hands in pocket pose when he walks towards you. Yeah, he's the boss. Just a dude in a business suit. He does some punches, he does some kicks. That's about it. I think one more loop will do it. Oh, he's dead. Stupid! I'm not King. So, apparently that guy's name was Backgallop, who decided to change his appearance. I don't know if he was one of your guys, like, working undercover or something, and you killed him on accident or something. Or it was just a guy who was really into cosplay. I don't know. Guy just wanted to live out his power fantasy, I guess. But either way, he was one of the leaders, and we got a card from him. For some reason, it's card number 3 at the top, which might make you think you missed something, but that's actually correct. Anyway, we're gonna do a side quest. It's kind of a side quest. There's nothing but machine gun enemies on this floor, and there's like 5 elevators. We want to go in this one. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Which skips us ahead to floor 12. But we're going all this way just to talk to one person. Because talking to that one person will open up another doorway, which gives you the brass knuckles. And the brass knuckles give you double damage on every punch you do with your right hand. In this case, the hook punch. And so it'll speed up boss rushes. The problem is, this route has a lot of these enemies as mid-boss fights. So this is gonna take a while. Waiting for him to do the temper tantrum. Also, I wish I'd leveled up. Next level up is at 30,000. No, the knuckles don't wear down. It's not doing the temper tantrum. Anyway, he was worth 400 experience. The enemies in this corridor, for some reason, are worth 600. Only this vertical corridor, not the horizontal. The enemies in this vertical corridor were 600 experience, which is the most in the game. This is theoretically a good place to grind, but grinding in the vertical corridors is way too dangerous. Because these guys can block. Oh, we hit the 1 hour mark, huh? Oh, he did the thing. If he does this, he can just do the knee attack over and over. Why are you not dead? The high kick is supposed to be death. Oh god, double trouble. Yeah, we're doing the side quest right now. Only works on these big guys. There's no other enemies in the game you can do this, the knee loop on. I'm always confused why it never kills. You know, it's just Gandhi and his, bodybuilder friend, you know? Yeah, he built the temper tantrum robot in X-Men. That's not official lore, don't check me on that. But yeah, we're gonna take these sub-boss fights very slowly. Why did I knock him down if he wasn't dead? That's so weird. Alright. So you do not... Oh my god. You do not want to go in this elevator. It's a one-way elevator, for some reason. Which takes you back to floor 8. And we don't want to do that yet. Yeah, this part of the game is also a horrible stretch, but it'll make the rest of the game go by a little faster when I get there. It'll make the bosses easier. So I think it's worth it. If I'm at 7 out of 8 health, it's worth it. It gives me more time to hang out with the rest of y'all. I should say, if anybody else has any other questions about this game, feel free to ask them. I'll try to answer them to the best of my abilities. We're still here for a little while. Oh my god. Well, I wish it wasn't bodybuilder. Yeah, I'm just gonna use a gun. Get in one hook punch loop while I can. I haven't been counting how many hits these guys take. I really need to level up. 30,000 is the target experience. X-Men's now canon to this game. Well. But is it part of the Bongoverse? I haven't seen, like, any kind of, like, developer interview or anything. I would love to read one. But SNK was pumping out a lot of games for the Neo Geo when it started. How did that hit? Motherfucker. Alright, luckily we're gonna level up after these two. Also, this is the door we gotta go into. Knee him in the titty. Alright. Get one hook punch loop. Boom, 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 boom. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't go for the knockdown. He will sometimes counter that. Go back to slow strats. Yeah, it's a good time to floss. Come on, there we go. So we went all this way to... Oh, they were 300 experience, not 400. Damn. All this way for this guy to tell me that the shutter on the 13th floor was open before. Oh, nice. Not a sub-boss encounter. So if you don't talk to that guy, and you go to the 13th floor, there's this one door that's just closed. But if you talk to that guy, that door is open now. Somehow that guy had the magic ability to open the door. Also, we leveled up. Yay! Hooray! So now we gotta go back to the one-way elevator. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, I keep getting these guys in the corridor. Alright, you wanna fuck off? Fine. I don't like letting those guys go because they were worth 600 experience. But, discretion is the better part of valor. Oh, I'm sure somebody reached max level with a memory card. The max level's 10, which takes 100,000 experience. Like, if you get lost in this game and you just end up fighting a lot of the same enemies over and over, you're gonna hit level 10 anyway. Going the side quest route, I don't know if I'm gonna hit level 9. I'll usually hit level 8. Level 8 is at 50,000. Level 9 is at 70,000. Alright, so we go back to floor 8. Which puts us at this one elevator down here. So we want to go one more over. And we go in here. Which takes us to the 13th floor. Unfortunately, there's no way to progress past this floor. Yes. Doing that in silence. Oh my god, you okay. You wouldn't even let me scroll the screen, huh? You did that really late. Whatever. Don't worry, this is all gonna be worth it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 hits to kill those guys. Good lord. So doing that whole shit, going to floor 12, opening this door up, we get the brass knuckles. And Brass Knuckles does double damage with your right fist. Which I'm gonna do it right here. Fuck it. Let's knock this guy down. So now each hook punch does double the damage of a regular punch or the knife. And so this is going to make killing sub-bosses and the rest of the bosses in the game much quicker. Totally worth it. So, back to floor 8 again. Almost didn't duck in time. We got to go all the way back to this one. This is the one that actually lets you make progress. So, there's not much on floor 9. There's just some doors we can go into for lore. Oh yeah, it does affect the charge punch too. But like I said, I don't want to use it because like it might it might affect the rank a little bit. I'm with the Delta Force. I changed my appearance. Yeah, how's that working out for you, buddy? Alright, the next door. The next door is a good door. Oh, there he is! The golden boy. Are you seducing me? I don't know why I made that in emote. I'm probably going to replace it one day. It didn't need to be animated. Shoot. Well, security's no good. Some interesting color schemes for the enemies on this floor. And also, they're very easy to kill. Like, I could, like, grind here for a bit for experience, but nah. Let's keep it moving. Like I said, floor 9 was just one hallway. How about floor 10? Shit, not giving me a chance to do the hook punch. Oh yeah, Temper Tantrum Boy would be a good emote. I feel like I already have too many Super Spy emotes, and none of them are pink, so what the fuck is wrong with me? Anyway, there's the elevator. That's it. That's all there is to the 10th floor. Back on like floors 4 and 5, they had those dead end elevators that I didn't go in. Those take you to like I think another part of floor 10, but they don't go anywhere. Anyway, now we're on floor 11. There is a boss on this floor. It's not a very long floor, but this is another one of those floors that has way too many sub-boss battles. The boss's name is Machine. Because he's got a machine gun. Very clever. Stab him, stab him. Oh, man! I missed my chance. Yeah, SNK knocked it out of the park with that one. Man! Okay, we'll go this a long way, sure. I don't care, I got nowhere to go. It's the end of the marathon. Also, the enemies in this corridor are also worth 600 experience. Only those 2 floors have enemies that give 600 experience. Even the the regular enemies on the last floor give 500, I think. Kick him in the face. Probably have to do 2 fights before we... Yep. Thank you. I can't get in there in time. I gotta fight one more muscle dude. Thank you. So the next boss is basically a palette swap of this guy, except he has a gun. And the gun is the fastest attack in the game. Hopefully I don't get shot. That's a good start. I think I usually shoot him at the beginning. I don't know why I led him over to the right first. Uh-oh. Hey, and that killed him. See, the extra damage on the hook punch. It's paying off. Meanwhile, his brother's not happy. Oh! I hit the button and it didn't register. Okay, come on, come on. Oh, Gandhi! Gandhi, you piece of shit. Alright, eat brass knuckles. That still wasn't enough. Okay, that's why I don't like doing normal knife stabs on their own, because sometimes they'll counter. Luckily, the last health restore is on the next stage. As long as I don't take another hit. If I take another hit, it'll probably take me down to 3 health. Oh, no! I think that would have hit if I hadn't ducked. That was very close. Exploiting my inability to move left and right in this corridor. You don't want to do the thing, do you? Thank you. Okay, don't need to... I think both of these doors are empty. Like, there's just nothing in there. Oop. Alright, can I make it to the elevator? No, of course not! Luckily, I think the next floor doesn't have any random sub-boss encounters, so we should be fine. It does have another boss. So because 12 and 13 were part of that whole side quest thing, you get to go straight to 14. There's only 3 floors left. No fooling. Enemies are worth 350. Should be able to level up on this floor. First, we're going to go to the left. There is a machine gun over here. The last machine gun pickup of the game. These guys can block. That's not good. Da-na-na-na. Ding-ding. I guess I could have gone in there for the map, but... But there we go. 35 bullets for the rest of the game. You know what? I'm gonna fight this guy. You can let those guys go, but I want the experience. We'll go in this room just to show you the map. Look how long this floor is. That door on the right in the second corridor has the health up. So we're going there. Like, anytime an enemy blocks the knife like that, you don't want to keep stabbing, because they... I guess they have frame advantage. To put it in fighting game terms. So you gotta sidestep. Alright. Alright, see ya. Da-da-da. I just want to knock down so I can start doing hook punches. Damn it, I didn't have time to switch. Oh, the enemies on this floor are kind of annoying. just do stab, stab, sidestep. Alright, this is it. This is all the health I get for the rest of the game. I'm allowed to take, like, what, 5 hits, maybe? Yeah, they're doing Iori low deep, but they're only doing it with one leg. They have not studied the form. Oh, the lavender guys are back. Unfortunately, they have more health now. But they're still pretty easy. I think I can go in this door. This is not the boss door, but I just want to go in here. I don't want to die. My God. Don't come. Don't come. Get away. Alright, we're almost at the level up. 50,000. That's like 5 more enemies. 6 more. 6 more. The boss is actually not at the end of this floor. He's in the next corridor, which is like kind of the halfway point. Alright, let him do his thing. I'll get the level up soon enough. Although having the level up before the boss would be nice. It would be nice. Just saying. I wonder if I should, like, kill a couple enemies just to do stronger hook punches. Do a little grinding. Because he's in this door on the right. Yeah, whatever. These guys are easy. That was almost too early. I haven't mistimed a hook punch yet. Or no, I think I mistimed it once, but I was still like off axis, so they couldn't hit me. Oh, it had to be you jerks, huh? I hit the button and no, God! You see how fast he stabs? That's why you always let the enemy attack first and then hit them. All right, level up. And now we are ready for the boss. The boss? What are you? This guy's name is Geese. I'm not making this up. You can check the manual if you don't believe me. Most people just assume when they see a character's named Geese in this game, it's going to be the guy in the business suit. No, it's this guy. SNK was just really, really fond of that name. There we go. I don't want to die this way. Die with me! But the bomb didn't really work. It does a very, very small portion of damage, but it usually doesn't do any damage on your hit points, so... Yeah, AC is like, it's like Dungeons & Dragons, it's armor class, except in Dungeons & Dragons, armor class is better when it's lower. In this game, armor class is better when it's higher. Can it kill? It can in theory. If you somehow get into a situation where you're on your last hit point and whatever extra damage it takes. It's never happened to me, but I think it is possible in theory. Because it can take off a hit point if it's like I said, each hit point is basically like I want to say like 16 points of life, but you don't see like the exact amount of damage you're ever taking in this game. So this guy can no. I was hoping he'd take off. That's right. Like I said, we already killed the boss. We still gotta make it to the elevator. Oh shit. Oh, is this Is this the hallway with the little goodie? Ah, these guys can't block anymore now that I leveled up. They're getting knocked down by the third hit. Alright, we'll let these guys fuck off. I'm going this door. Hey, remember like an hour and 15 minutes ago when they gave me a new knife back on floor 2? This is the only other time in the game you get a new knife. Like, ah, screw it. Just give them a knife at the end of the game. Whatever. And it's not gonna last long. It doesn't really, like, level up correctly. The hook punch is actually kind of doing more damage than a fresh knife. Alright, we'll let these guys go. I may be able to reach level 9, which is 70,000 experience. But if I don't, then I don't. And the knife is rusty already. Thanks, game. Good looking out. What the fuck? Okay. Fucking vertical corridors. Ooh, okay, that's scary. Yeah, the charge punch should do double damage also, but like I said, if you use it too much, the game gets pissed off. Ah, shit, I did not want to take that damage. It's okay. Alright. Oh, I see the elevator, I see it, I see it. Nice. Alright, next to last floor. So, the boss in this floor has 2 different locations they can spawn in. If you, I think if you talk to the guy in the second door, it changes, it puts them on the, that little long hallway that's like all the way on the right side. Otherwise, they appear in the third section, so we're gonna avoid the guy in the next door, because he's just there to waste your time. We all know what's coming up on this floor, right? Oop. Machine guns. Ah, you bastards. I wonder if I can switch weapons during this. Too risky. Ah, Gandhi, you wouldn't let me... Okay, don't get greedy. Do not go in that doorway. Nice shimmy, idiot. Alright, so the next door should have the boss. I do appreciate the machine gun guys. I appreciate not having to fight anybody in those vertical corridors, but hey, 2 more mid-bosses, of course. Fucking of course. Oh, that was it. That was off-axis. There we go. Alright. Nice. Got something for you too, Gandhi. So basically 6 hook punches there had the power of 12 knife stabs. Alright, here we go. Harris came in, and me. The only female encounter in the game. Her name is Pink. And she kicks high. Unfortunately, we gotta fight her. She also has another attack. Let's see if she does it. The nails! The nails are actually very dangerous. It's actually a very quick attack. Boing. Yeah, for some reason, she decided to put on a nice dress before committing acts of terrorism today. And you can see her panties. Now, I am playing the English version, of course. It's too bad I didn't play the Japanese version, because the Japanese version has a kind of an Easter egg if you make it to pink. The game will actually give her different panty colors. And that only happens in the Japanese version. They can be white, they can be pink, maybe that's where the name comes from, they can be purple, they can be white with red polka dots, or they can be red with yellow polka dots. I'm not making any of this up, by the way. But for some reason, they took that out of the English version. I probably have save states somewhere. I don't remember which version of MAME it was, though. Nah, Ghost Pilot, I think that would be against the... I have a feeling it's going to be, like, against Terms of Service, so... I don't want to risk it. I'm just going to knock this guy down. I got ammo. I got, like, 25 bullets. Oh, I have to go in the store, by the way. Oh, there's a guy in there. Are you gonna fuck off? Thank you. It's back! I hear the disk drive. You won't get out alive. Boom! We had to get threatened by the computer one more time. Yeah, I do have a, I have like a website where I used to write up stuff about random arcade games before I got into the whole streaming thing, and I did like kind of a walkthrough of the Super Spy. Some people have seen the page. I have gotten comments from people saying, like, I had no idea you were the one that wrote that Super Spy walkthrough. And they came into my stream. But if you've ever seen that page, that was me. And I haven't updated the website since then. I've had things I've wanted to add to it, but you know, I end up streaming too much now. Come on, do the thing. Do the thing. Thank you. Let's go in this door. Nobody's here. Well, at least I didn't get threatened by another disk drive. Oh my god, the elevator was right there. Come on. Gandhi. I hate this floor. I'm very tempted to shoot him. I've had enough of Gandhi's shit. Okay. I'm surprised one of those attacks hasn't done 2 damage yet. It probably will soon. Alright, final floor. We are almost there. Ah, the splash damage. You know you're on the last floor because everybody's in gold. Oh, there he is! Where's the president? Alright, we're gonna make the most of these coffee machines. Come on, yes! Made it. Okay, I just have to, like, not get trolled on these vertical corridors. That was kind of scary. So we will hit the 70,000 experience, at least. Luckily, the final floor isn't quite as long as, like, floor 14 or anything like that. I skipped the map, but that's alright. Oh! He's got a new patriotic color palette. this color palette only shows up on this floor for some reason. Oh, I could have done it. You know what? I got ammo. Fuck it. I should have enough for the last boss. The president in the next room. Oh, but nope, we gotta fight the other color palette first. Okay. I'm only doing one stab now. Gandhi was able to counter that one time, so... Yeah, sorry, Dan, you missed pink. Alright, the president in the next room. There's only one dead body. And he fell through the table somehow. Oh my god, they called for backup. They had to get you with one more fake out. Luckily, I don't think Gandhi can spawn on this floor. I think it's only these muscle guys. Which is fine. Because these guys, you can actually get in that loop. Alright. Please don't troll me, please don't troll me, please don't troll me. Alright, that guy was... This guy might take off too, but... Screw it, let's just shoot him. Oh, these guys can block. I'm just trying to get a knockdown so I can start the hook punch loop, but if the other guy walks in, I can't do it. Level up. Power level 69. Oh, I want to go in that doorway. Like I said, the exact bonuses you get for each level up are, like, kind of random, so... you won't always be at 69 power hitting level 9, so... That was indeed pretty nice. Their boss is in the back room. Thank you, Tadoya receptionist. Even though the terrorist took over, she's still doing her receptionist job, I guess. Alright. Just one more vertical corridor. Please, please don't screw me over here. Please. Alright. We'll just start by shooting these guys. I got ammo. As long as they're not slightly off-center, I feel okay. Like, if they start from there... Oh, God. Like, if they do an attack there, I can't dodge it. Unless I duck. Okay, well, they didn't give me one last red, white, and blue enemy, so... The President Room with a scandalous statue. Alright. And he looks exactly like Bat Gallop, of course. It's a palette swap. Shades of Fatal Fury 3. I'll return you in a body bag. Waha! So... He's actually kind of dangerous because he has this, this jump kick that makes him completely invincible, even to bullets. So I'm very fortunate that he didn't kick me there. And of course he has a lot of health, but we picked up the brass knuckles earlier, so... There it is! Okay. And done. He would have taken way, way more hits if I didn't go the brass knuckle side quest route. Oh, gotta put in my name. Terrorist power has increased in our high-tech era. Each country is threatened by this power. There are no boundaries for terrorists. The death toll rises each day. Frickin' somber-ass ending on a backdrop of the Twin Towers. SNK, what did you know? What did you know? What did you do, SNK? But yes, thank you for the GGs. Holy crap! I wanted to. I've always this game's like been always been kind of a meme in my channel, I guess. It gets played every now and then, but you know I only bring it out for like special occasions. But I've never actually like run it in one of these marathons before because, well, you see how long it took. It took a long time. And most of the time for these marathons, I'm like, I've got so many games I can 1cc. I want to do as many games as possible. I don't want to use up like a lot of my time playing one game, but I figured like enough time has passed. I've been streaming for this long, I might as well give the Super Spy an attempt in a marathon, and lo and behold, it decided to behave. I might not have been able to get the General and Kaiser Knuckle, but at least I got this. At least I was able to end the Coin Up Classic on a high note. I'm glad they had faith in me to to come through in the clutch. I want to give a huge shout out to Elrock and Anthole and everybody else involved with putting together this marathon. It's been a lot of fun, and of course all the runners gotten to watch a lot of sick runs, some unfortunate. Unfortunate defeats, but it's been a good time nonetheless. It's always a good time. So yeah, I will toss it over, and I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all on 1cc BBH tomorrow if you follow my stream. Take it easy, everybody.
Whew. And that is the 2021 Coin Up Classic, everybody.